the for of loop and for in loop. Okay, so for in for okay object and for of is for arrays. Okay, so yesterday we have seen about a so here it is a for in. So this is the for in. This is the for of. Okay. Okay. For of loop statement loop through a values of a iterable object. Okay. Sorry for of iterable object. See, when is an object, when is an array means simple. So this is an object. Automatically it will become an array. How? So if you add a square bracket here, square bracket and square bracket, so this is a array object. Okay, so there is a string array and a array object. This is a array object. Okay, so looping an array, so yesterday we have seen, so that is how to loop through and all. Then after that, so, looping an array and looping in a string also we can do it. Looping through and numbers, so that is also possible. So this is how. Sorry, one correction is a for in for a array, for of for a object. So yesterday we have discussed about a for of with a what is this one? Okay, this is the 14th. Yeah, 15th. Okay, let's discuss one more time with the looping over an array. So this is the apple, orange, banana, pineapple is there. So it is one array. Why? Because so it is a square bracket is here, and so I taken a text, dummy text. Why dummy text means? So whatever the looping for first loop, it is going to be take the first element, the fruits of I. So that fruits of I initially is 0, so that is it is going to be take a first element. Then it is going for the fruits dot length. Okay, so that is a up to 4 is there. Fruits dot length means 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the for I equal to 0, fruits dot length means it is going to be give the length 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the length, so I initially 0, 0 is less than 4, then fruits of 0 means apple, the first apple is stored with text. So it will, when the loop will be executed, in the sense it will go for the increment by I by 1, increment by 2, 3, 4. It will come here at a fourth. It is asking for the I value 4. So is 4 is less than 4? No. So then this loop will be okay. So this loop will be means it is coming out of from the loop. So then the text value it is storing. So that is we are going to be printed document dot write. So this is how we are going to do. Okay, the for in is or the now we are going with the for of loop. Okay, so I will take a one more file. So that is a index 16.html and the doc, save it. So h2 for of loop. Okay, the for of loop is okay. So now what I want to do, I want to go here, the constant names equals to, I will take a array. So that is a what is the name? Akshay. Okay, Akshay, Sharma, Bakar, Sujit. So I took a name. So these names I want to iterate through using a for of loop. Same thing, almost all far in and far off is almost all same. Same thing we are going to do only instead of what is it? What you can say, looping through for in x in array x half array. So that is what we are doing. So let I will take a one dummy text. So that dummy text is having a empty value. So I can assign any value here. So now what I have to do for so open close brace. So this is a minimal function. Okay. Now for I equal to 0 we have done, but this is a for off loop. So that's why let I take a one temporary variable let x of names. Okay. Let is what? Initially let is a variable. So what is a let? Let is in a keyword. It is used to create a variable. So I created a temporary variable and names. Now how we are going to be print? So txt plus equals to uh, x. Okay, so here how it is happening here? Let x of okay for of loop through an array here. Let x names. So here what happening here for 15 program? We are calling a object with a that we are passing an index or a property. See, here we have used a for in loop. We are passing a property name here. Okay, object name, property name, then the property value is coming here. So this is a normal for loop. It is going to be loop through. So there is a yeah. Don't get confused. The first one is a for loop. Okay, the for loop is what? That is a initialization and comparison and increment. So that is the for loop. So initially I is 0. So then it is going to be fruits of 0 means so apple will be stored here and the next so I is incremented. So 0 to increment means 1. So then it is coming for the 1 is less than 4. The fruits of 1 is orange. So this is how it is going to be looped through. So this is a looping an array. If you want to loop an object, so how to loop an object? Same thing using the for in. For in. So how? Again I will take a let x equals to let x in person. So that person I took a text to as a temporary variable person of x. What's person? What is it? This is the object. What is the x now contain? So it is containing a first name, last name, email. So person of first name means what? Virat. So that is stored here. Then it will come for the next loop. X is last name. So the last name, person of last name is a Kohli. So that is Kohli is stored here. And person of email. So person of email is stored here. So document dot write here it is going to be store the value. Okay, so this is how it is going to be store the value. So same thing here we are going with an array. We are not passing any property name. We are not passing the index here. So just names it is going to be dump here. The first is Akshay is dumped here. So that is Akshay. It is stored into the text. So it will not come out of the once done actually it will not coming out of the box or out of the block. So it will go for the next. Sharnu will be dumped. Third, Bakar will be dumped. Fourth, Sujit is dumped. Like this, it is dumped all the value. Then it is coming out. So document. Yeah, sorry, we have done a little mistake. So we all need to add inside a script tag. Okay. So now document dot write of what is the value? That is a text. So text is an empty variable. So here it is all the names value are dumped into X. That X is coming to here. So it is not dumping all at once. First Akshay, second Sharnu, third Bakar, fourth Sujit. Like that it is going to be dumped and it is going to be run. So then right click, open with the live server. So it is going to be run the program. So this is a we have done with the see okay and everything. So if you want to make a some space, how to do? So here you can go here, add a plus double quote and a plus. You add a space here. Save it or run it. It's not running. What is the problem? Mm, let's remove this one. Save it or run it. See here, the space is added here, right? Every element there. If you want to break means if you use a BR tag, save it or run it. Okay. So this is how you are going to be loop through. The next will come looping through array we have done. So we want to loop through the what you can say character. So constant a sorry character string char string I took our variable, so I think it will not take because of this is a built-in is there CAR STR char str equals to uh, what I will take welcome to web developer. Okay, so this is a string. So I want to iterate through this one. So here again, what I will do, let txt equals to txt already is there, text2 equals to empty string, and what is this one? For, so this is my for loop, enter. Okay, for loop, the characteristic welcome to web developer is there, text2 is there. Okay, now here whatever text2, now what I am going to do, let x1 of what is that one char. Okay, this is the x1, the char constant is there. Okay, save it. Here what I want to do, so I want to iterate through this. So what is the txt2 equals to, that is the x1 bracket semicolon. Okay, so here what happens, the x1, the char constant is containing this value, so it is going to be taken one by one, so it is dumping here, so that dumped value is going to be here, and document of write of txt2, save it. So here constant char constant welcome to this one text2 for let x1 of char text2. So what is this? This string is containing this one, and the text two is a empty variable. So then the x1 is containing a one by one value w e l something like that. So if you want to don't want a break, so just add a space here, add a one space, save it. So just go here. We'll see here. So R is there. What is the mistake we have done? We need to add a plus symbol. So what happens? It is adding a W and next E is adding here. If you not add a plus symbol, it is override. Override means so W will be vanished, E will come. Then C will come, E will be vanished. O will come, C will be vanished. M will come, O will be vanished. E will come, M will be vanished. If you don't want to do vanish, then you add a plus. Plus what it will do? It will it will first it will W will come, and second the E will come. So now WE. Third one will C will come, WEC. Fourth will be WECO. Fourth, fifth WECOM. Sixth W like that it is going to be store the value. See here, web technologies. Okay, welcome to web developer. So it is going to be looping through the what we can say far off loop we can say. Okay, so this is called the for loop. Okay, the next is the while loop. So what is a while loop? The while loop loops through the a block of code as long as specified condition is true. So what is a specified condition? It might be a condition. Count 100 times. This is one condition. Count even numbers. That is one condition. Count a odd number. Even that is a condition. It depends on the conditions you are going to be learn. So that is what we are going to be. So we are going with the same program. So while loop. Okay, first of all, why we need a loop? So that is a simple question. Simple. If you go here, if you search, you have a student list. Okay. So you have a student list. Okay. So this is your student list. If you want to display means you have to go one by one. No? So that is called a loop. So if you have a something, this is the student list. So this list you want to display means you have to loop through. What is a loop? First one is the is ID, uh, serial number, USN, his name, like that. It is going to be store all the student what you can say list. See what is the serial number, registration number, student name. So this is the list. So this is the list we are going to be print. So to loop means so this is going through one record is one loop, second, third, like that. It is a loop is there. So that's why we need a loop. So for loop is for one type is there, and for in loop is there, for off loop is there, and the while loop is there. So while loop where we are going to be run it. So we have some condition. So I want to take it as a so the first one is a while loop. So uh, while open close brace enter open close brace. So this is a while loop with there. So what I will do, I want to do, I will let text 3 equals to, I will take a dummy variable. So the text 3 is the dummy variable. Okay, so if you want to call up one more variable, so let's say let I equals to, sorry, I equals to 0. I took a one more variable. The text tree is an empty variable. I is an what we can say 0. I initiated a 0. So then I less than 20. What is my condition? Am I am checking a is I is less than 20? Yes, because I is assigned with the 0. The value is 20. So 0 is less than 20. Yes, obviously. So the condition is true. So now what I want to do? I want to display the I want to display the sum string here. So how to display here? So I will use a txt3. Okay. So txt3 plus equals to uh, so I want to add a one string here. What is the string? The number is and plus I. Okay, so then what I will do, I want to do increment by 1. Okay, so here just I will add. So this is a I am printing here. Okay, so then what I will do, I am incrementing by 1. I plus plus means increment by 1. I minus minus means increment decrement by 1. Okay, so this is how it is doing. So then the document dot write, or else if you want to print somewhere here, just go here h1 hash demo means, so it is going to be create a id. So here document dot get element by id of demo dot inner html equals to what is this one, text 3. Okay, so document dot inner statement is equal to text 3. So this is the text 3. So what is the condition here? So first is while loop. What is the while loop will do? It is going to be loop through for a specific condition. What is the condition? So is it I is less than 20? Okay. Yeah, sorry, there is a connection problem, so we have fixed it. Okay, so now what happened? The while loop. So while loop is what is it? So we are going to be loop through for a specific condition. What is the condition? So is yeah, sorry, that's the screen also. Okay, now the what is a while loop is the while is the loop where is a looping through the specific condition. It is going to be match. Okay, whatever the condition. Here it is I is less than 10. Means what is the condition? Is I is less than 20? No. So then it is going to be print and increment. Until and unless if incremented by 9, 18, 19, 20. When it is come to the 20, see, now initially what is I? I is 0. Initially I is there. So it will go for loop 1, then increment by 1, 2, 3. It is going to be print up to 19. When it is comes to the 20th, now the condition will be stopped. Okay, so then it is going to be coming out of the block and it is going to be print a text 3. Yeah, there is some there's electrical issues going in of okay, so let's run here. Okay, so loop while loop what it will do? It is going to be loop through 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 20. So when it comes to the 20, so last 19 is there. When it comes to the 19, still it is going to be print a sorry store the value. When it's come for the 20, It is going for the, now the condition will be false, then it will coming out of the execution from here. So then document dot get element by id demo inner html. So this is, the text3 value, text3 value is false. So first will be the number is 1, number is 2, 3, 4, 5 up to number 19. It is going to be stored here, so that is, it is going to be print here. So we'll run it one more time. Right click, open with the live server. Okay, so now it has to be printed. What is the mistake we have done? I think here it is a h1 id demo is there. Yes, demo is there. Document dot get element by id a demo inner html text3. So it has to be printed. So why it is not printing? Let's see. I will comment here. I will use a document dot write of text3. Save it. We'll go here. Still it is not printing. What is the problem? Control Shift I. Go to the console. So no error at all. So then what is the mistake? Yeah, we are doing a 20 I have added. That is, it is not printing. If I added a I, save it, run it. See here. The number is 0, 1, 2. For the first iteration, the 0 is there, so the number is 0. So that is a, this string is a, the number is 0. So this will be stored into first time. So second incremented by 1, 0 to 0 by increment by 1 means, so that is 1. So now the 1 is less than 20. Yes, again the number is 1. So increment by 1 means 1 plus 1, 2. So that is a 2. Is 2 is less than 20? Yes. Again your number is 2. Increment by 1, so 3. So it is keep on looping for up to 19. Why 20 means, so indirectly it is a 20 times because it is started with a 0. See here, up to 90. So this is 0 is 20. So that's why it is going to be loop through 0. So this is a, what you can say, while loop. So while loop is a something, uh, what we can say, it is going to be loop through for a specific condition. Okay. And one more thing is there, do while loop. So what is a do while loop? The first we got to know the while loop is a, for a specific condition, and a do while loop is a another subsequent of a loop only, but it is doing a some specific operation. Okay, so what is a do? So it is a action we are going to tell. So same example only, but we are doing with a little bit difference. That's it. Same example. So what is a do while loop? So as the, see, what is a do means in Kannada it is to make it, sorry, in English to make it or to happen. Same thing, do some task. So for our, what I will do, I will take a one more temporary variable, letter text 4 equals to double quote, and let I1 equals to 0, or sorry, 0. So if you want to initiate it from the 1, you can use, see why use instead of I1, see why I use I1 is already I have used I, so that's why. Okay, so I1 is initialized 0. So what I will do I will make a one do call. So here it is a same thing, whatever it is doing, no. So that is a, I am doing here. Instead of copy, Control V, here the text 4. Why? Because I taken a text 4, the number is this one. So this is how I am doing. So then while loop. Okay, while I1 less than, so you can give a count like a 10 or 20 or 15 or anything. Okay, So here what happens, I have mentioned a specific condition up to 20 like that. Okay, so here what is happening here? So I want to print in the console.log of, what is this one? A text 4. Save it, we'll go here. So it is going to be run it. So Control Shift I, or else right click. Okay, let close one more time. Go to the Visual Studio, right click, open with the live server. Okay, so why it is taking this much, do while loop? Okay, see, do means what? So we are printing, so almost all similar. So while loop, this is the condition, and this is the part is do. Same thing here. Do means do print the number is like whatever the thing it is there. While I1 is less than 20. So I done a little bit mistake here. Okay, what is a mistake here? So I am doing a do here. The text 4 is what? It is a empty variable. The let I1 is what? I1 is 0. But text 4, the number is I1. Not I see here. I need to do I1. I done the I. So that is a mistake. I1 and I1 plus plus. Save it, run it. We'll go here. So let run it. Let reload one more time. Reload it. If it is not coming, so we can run it one more time. Close it. Close. Right click. Open with the live server. Control Shift I. See here, the number is 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So if you, why use a break BR tag means, so instead of console.log, document dot write of text book. So here it is, see, uh, here it is started with the 0 and see, while loop and do while loop is same thing. So you want to mention something when you were working with the complex things, you are going to be get to know why we use a do loop and why we use a do while loop. So this is the condition. So what I want to do means I can do anything. So here it is a, I have a 1,000 array items. Okay, so I am comparing the even numbers here. So that is whatever the action we are going to be do. So that is we are keeping in the do, and what the condition we are going to be keep. So that is keep in the while loop. Okay, so if you know while loop is more enough, because do while loop we are using rarely. Okay, no need to what I can say worry about much on that one. So this is called a do while loop. Okay, so now one more thing is there called a we got to know there are many loops here. For loop. So what are important for the what we can say uh, for important thing is like a for loop is there, for in loop is there, for off loop is there, while loop is there. So this is important. So if you want to do while loop is also just having an idea is good enough. Okay, now iterable. So JavaScript iterables. So what is iterables? You can throw iterable. Iterable means so going one by one. So iteration means it is called a one by one. So student data iterable means ID, USN, name, first name, L name, email, all the n number of fields you are going to be iterating. So that is for one student. So like that you are going to be iterating for a 100 student, 200 students. So it depends. So if you want to do iterator employee details, what is the employee details? His name, ID, salary, age, gender, qualification, and designation, everything. This is a one loop. So like that, you have a 500 employee or 10,000 employees. So you have to loop through all. So that is called the iterable. Okay. So now we have learned about the. We'll go through one more time, sir. Iterables string wise, that array character wise. So that is we will go one more time. So that is the index 17 dot html and the doc, save it, h3 iterables. Okay, so iterable with a string and array we already see. So just the first one is what, the constant. So something company equals to bitstream IO technologies. Okay, so this is a one string. So how to iterate? For open close brace constant, or else you can use a let anything constant x of, so company. Okay, so then we are going to be print the a specific. So if you want to take something, let txt equals to empty string txt equals to, that is a x. If you want to break a line, so you can add a br tag here. So that is a one thing. So this is a how. So if you want to add an existing value with the all existing, so you add a concatenation. Then so console dot log of txt, save it, run it. We'll go for the 17th program, run it. See company. So what is it? See why I'm using this one is, so this is a debugging tool for you guys. So what is this? On-call reference company is not defined. Okay, for 14th, so company is not defined. See here, I used a company spelling mistake, but I am calling a company is a correct word. So when if you've done any mistakes, then automatically it will throw an error. So now that's why how to do. So just I will COMP company, save it, run it. We'll run it. We'll go here. See here, BR T bitstream IO technologies. So it is how it is going to be printed. So why it is taking as a BR means. So if you go for the console, it is treated BR also treated as a string, but in the web page it is treated as a break line break. So how to do this one? Let it be console.log as well, and document dot write of txt. Here the br tag is treated as a string here, but here br tag is treated as a break the line. See here, it is here it is a breaking, but here it is a treating as a string. So that is a difference. So that is a looping through an array. So how to loop through an array? So what is an array? Same thing. I will just use a array name. That's it. Okay. So company, copy. I will go here. Uh, I will open a chat GPT. So I want to make a settable code. So why I'm telling this one in the sense, oh shit, it is asking. Okay, let it be. So array means what? So every individual it will come a square. Okay, let it be. I will use a just I want to use a one more thing. Okay, let use a document dot write. Okay, the next is a what looping through an array. Okay, so array means what? The square bracket will come from the square bracket. So every individual character will be double quoted. So that is an array. So I am iterable through array, object, set, map, everything will come. Okay. So now I will use a one more thing. Let txt2 equals to empty string. Then the constant. So letters equals to array of letters here. B. So I will take a ABC only. A, B, C, D, E. So this is the array of letters. So if you want to do iterate, so what is the this one? The for of loop. Okay, the for of loop. So I took a okay for open close brace. So this is the minimal for loop is there. So then what I want to do, I want to take a one more the temporary variable. So that is a the constant x of letters. Okay, so you have a question like that. Okay, here also constant x is there, here also constant x is there. So here what happens, here I took a text 2, here also text. Why like this or text 1, here it is a text. Why? Because so this text is available for globally, but this constant x is available for only for this block. So that's why I am using the same x variable. So now txt1 plus equals to what is the value? Uh, the x I need to print it. The x. So if you want to segregate, okay, save it, run it. See, slash n is for the new line in the C programming, but it will not work. We will see this one. Okay, so a document dot write of txt1. Save it. We'll go here. We'll go here. The text win is not defined. So where is what is the line? The text one. Yes. So that is not a text. Txt1. Save it. Run it. We'll go here. It has to be printer. See A B C D. Okay. So it is not treated as anything. Okay. It is treated as a blank. If you want to make a break, so you can add a break, save it, run it. We'll go here. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, so this is how to loop through array. So character we got to know, array we got to know. So next is a set. Okay, what is a set? So set and map we are going to be discuss more deep on this one. Set is one word, keep in mind, it will not take a duplicate value. So this is the interview question. What is a set? So set is a an element. It is not taking a duplicate value. Okay, set is an actually an object. I want to take a one array object constant uh, let. So I will take a letter set equals to uh, new set. So here set we have taken that is a A, B, C, D is something like that. So this is a my set object. See, now the letter set is an object, not a variable. Why? Because so it is going to be iterating through the array object. Okay, set is an object. It will not take a duplicate value. So why when where we are using this one? If you USN will be can't be duplicated, no? So in the coding, USN will be made as in a set object. So if you made a duplicate also, it is treated as a one. Okay, so now what I will do, so this is my letter set. So I will create a letter txt2 is a empty string, one empty variable I have to. So then for constant x of letter set, open close brace. Okay, constant x of letter set. So we are going to be print a txt 2 because this is the txt2. So x is there. I want to print a so txt2 x is what? This is the one break is there. So now I want to document dot write of what is this one? txt2. So what I will add? I will add the set data is, save it, run it. We'll go here. See, A is the set data, B is the set data is, C is the set data is, E is the set data is. So what is happening here? The set, as I told, so it should not take a duplicate value. So I will add a same copy. So A B C D F G S, A B C D F G S is the same it, run it. See, still it is printing only once. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is there. So same thing I will do for the letters. Copy, Control V. So the letters is, save it, run it. See here, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. So here what happens? Here the duplicate values are allowed. But in the set, what happens if you have 1,000 time duplication, it will be treated as only one count. So here what is this? A dot, here also A is there, here also A is there. But it is treated as a one, it is printing a one. So if you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 characters are there. So I copy pasted the total 16 should be length. So if you see the length, console.log of dataset dot leng length. Save it. We'll go here. Control Shift I. Yeah, it is not taking the length. Dataset dot length. Save it. Run it. Index letter set is there. Okay, so we'll see why it is not taking a length. Okay, so we got it. The letter set is an object where that is of type set and it is of type array2 and it will not take as a duplicate value. Okay, so this is called the array set. So one more thing will come called the map. So set we have seen the map. So map is what it is doing. So again it is map is also an object, but here we can take a duplicate values, but we can't take a what you can say because key pair value we are going to be take. What is a key pair value? Let's say as I told, where is that one? Text value. Yeah. So key pair value means so this is a key value, key value. So this is called a key pair value. So same thing, we are going for the key pair value. So how to do the set, sorry, map. I want to take a one more thing called a map. Constant, constant. I want to take a, sorry, one moment. So I want to take a constant temp1 equals to, so I want to take a map object. So how to create a map object? So you are going to use a new operator with a map. So there we are going to be take a key pair value. The first key pair value is a, so I can take instead of temp let's say fruits only. The first will be apple, so that is the value and some number. Copy, paste, banana 101, pineapple 102. Okay, so this is a, so I will take a letter t, sorry, txt3 equals to empty string for open close brace, the constant, what is the next? I will take a x of fruits. So this is the my fruit value. So normal txt3 plus equals to, what is that, x. So if you want to edit break the line means we can use a break br tag. So this is how it is going to be. Why I told to duplicate? If you the keys are different, values are different. So you can have a multiple apples here or multiple bananas is there, but key is changing. So whereas set you cannot take the duplicate value, whereas a map you can take a duplicate value. So that is a difference. So when to use a map, when to use a set. If you want to define the roll number or evasion, you have to use a set object. And if you're using a name, so then there you can use a map. Why? Because let's say this is the Akshay is there. Akshay might be a 2 member, 3 member in a class. Bakar is there. So Bakar is might be in a 2 member, 3 member in the class. So that time you have to use a map. And when you use a duplication, roll number, mobile number. So mobile number you have to use a set object because two persons cannot use a one number, right? But they can use it as a reference. But individually, strictly, each user is having only one mobile number means, so then this is the set. So if you are applying a bank, okay, let's assume you are going to be open an account in the bank. So there you are telling that okay, Akshay and Bakar is saving the same mobile number. Not possible. So you have to be take a different. So if you have a PAN card, so PAN card individual should have only one. It should not be duplicated. So there you are using a set. So then Name wise. So name wise, you can have a same name with a different person's name. Okay, so that is we are going to be discuss more on a set and map in the coming sessions. So do practice everything whatever I told. So these are all the some standards are there, not difficult thing. If you practice it, it's more enough. Fine. So if anyone is having a doubt, means you can ask me now